con un'eleganza che ha dell'incredibile.
Made himself at home. Track mudding all over my floors.
Maybe she'll finally move in with him. High time.
No, se ti riferisci all'ultima uscita, no. Anche perché sono un po' sul chi vive, perché vorrei evitare qualsiasi tipo di anticipazione. Mi piacerebbe fare una bella blind qua su Twitch. Ma guarda un po' la signorina Triss come si è fatta stare. C'era qualcosa di interessante nell'intervista?
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Learn anything else about Albert?
Well, almost none of the mages have heard of him. An amateur, I guess.
So why the interest? Temple guards first, then hunters?
He's easy prey. And
Bene,
that's
dai,
exactly
magari la
why we should
leggerò
help him.
allora.
Everything's ready. We can go.
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never get to see you dressed up.
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then, shall we go?
Indosseremo quella da lupo.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Questo mi interessa come meccanica. Io vorrei evitare spoiler sulle meccaniche di gioco interne, diciamo. Per il resto, il background di sviluppo mi interessa, quindi sì, leggerò sicuramente. E beh, lasciamo le spade.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
With that scrawny harlot.
Come now, don't cry. After all, he's not the only
C'è una discreta quantità di cose da fare in questo party.
Hello, Vivian.
C'è un coniglio, una lepre delle nevi addirittura.
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common.
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So, the less they can, the more they pay. Is that it?
Let's go, Triss. Wouldn't want to make a scene.
Vivian! Hey! Oh, I liked you much better when you worked the carriages outside the passive flora.
Non era il caso di attirare l'attenzione facendo a pugni.
What a jackass.
Done with you.
Darei dei pugni a quest'uomo, ma ci atterremo all'etichetta. Di come vogliono superare di gran lunga la già notevole complessità delle queste di Witcher 3. Ti dico, miele sulle mie ferite, tanto per citare. Beh. Non vedo l'ora, io ti giuro, cioè, comprerò una scheda video nuova solo per quello. Così come in pratica acquistai PlayStation 4 per giocare a The Witcher 3. Beh, oltre che per il malloppo di esclusive Sony, ovviamente.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Merigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive
Beh,
me, Merigold,
un
but that is
appuntamento
like
che si
allowing
rinnova.
myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Quel tizio non mi piace.
Didn't like that guy. Why'd you insist on talking to him?
He's an old friend. His name's Moritz Diefenthal. Tell you the story later. Oh, let's look around.
Lì c'è una partita di Gwent che sarebbe fondamentale per la quest,
Then I shall return later.
che però noi non faremo perché
Gregor, have you
in
seen
realtà
Durgoff just a moment ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
come sempre, come sempre. Ma io lo riconosco, dai.
General Voris.
Geralt of
Generale
Rivia.
Voris.
Oh, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leave the formalities to the event's end, when all will remove their masks. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quickly. A lovely evening to you both.
The second sword. Is it
Non faremo la partita Gwent, dicevo, perché in questa run non ci stiamo dedicando assolutamente al Gwent.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
Late for supper again. I told you what I was
He's not been seen round town in some time.
Word is he's made some enemies. Turn to Joel finally.
Qui ci sono robe che difficilmente si trovano in altre ambientazioni del gioco, quanto a cibi e bevande, quindi ne approfittiamo per prendere veramente tutto quello che possiamo.
Eternal fire have mercy.
Se pensate che una banana sia una cosa scontata, pensate a una banana in un'ambientazione stile Polonia medievale. E c'è anche Dijkstra.
Good one. Cemeteries are full of men who thought old Joel would give them a second chance.
Siggy, I'll be.
Geralt! Damn it all, how do you recognize me?
Se dicessi la maschera lo offenderei. Facciamo la voce.
Your voice, unmistakable.
Oh yes, those famous witcher senses. Finally getting some use out of them. And who's this creature with you? May I be introduced?
Hey, Reuben.
It can't be! Is that the lovely warble of my favourite accomplice? Well, we've jested and laughed, but I've a sense you're in a hurry.
Really?
You know, Geralt, somehow I dislike running into you at parties. My
L'ultima volta
bones
che l'ho
start to
incontrato alle
ache. It's
feste,
bad weather we're approaching.
gli ha spezzato una gamba. Rubiamo proprio tutto il vino e le cose possibili.
Time to invest in rubies. Letting in strife, the games and peace. Walk a witcher just once and you're young.
C'è anche un po' di nudità gratuita.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night with that whore.
I'm in no mood. Breathe.
Time to invest in rubies. Looking for research.
Well done, old chap.
On a clear day, you can see Merigold banners from the city wall.
Stavo per perdermi il ben di Dio. Mi fa sempre venire fame The Witcher. C'è un libro a terra, se non erro, esatto. Un libro del fuoco eterno, tra l'altro, questo è anche un indizio. Beh, un bel po' di villa.
Whore. See the one in the tight tunic? The one who arrived with the red-headed bitch.
Well, well.
Come, scusi?
You called Vegelbud an old stick in the mud, yet here she's hired a male stripper. But why did he
Mi hanno dato dello spogliarellista.
Ah,
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another
Mi
night.
sento
for that whore.
sinceramente offeso.
Breathe. Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps we could speak somewhere in private.
Beh, per carità, Famuccio, niente contro gli spogliarellisti, però. Dopo che uno si è
Thank you for
tornito il
agreeing to
fisico
help.
in 1000
My
battaglie,
valet warned
è
me
un
you
po'
might come
riduttivo.
with a friend. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight. But if you trust this man,
Like no one else.
Any sign of the hunters recently?
since they attacked my servant at the market, none. All has been quiet. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard. He claims there's more and more talk of Albert in the ranks.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son's interests to begin with?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source, merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind
beh,
man, but a dimwit.
Io cerco
Devoured
di
by an
medesimarmi, è
I
quello
don't
il
know if you've
punto.
heard.
Yeah. Must have traveled far and wide.
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking. Until recently, that is.
Let's get Albert. Where is he?
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not to arouse any suspicions.
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't fret, it won't be long.
Geralt sarà un uomo integerrimo e si dedicherà solo alle romance che ho previsto per la trama.
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize him?
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces. As I said, he's not terribly bright.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Geralt lancia frecciatine.
Let's look for Albert.
Lo riconosceremo da una maschera da pantera, però questo non ci impedirà di goderci la festa.
I'm in no mood.
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon and mummy's boy to you?
Well,
Oh, by the gods!
The second sword. Is it in case the first one breaks?
Mark my words, I'll kick him
Qui
out.
c'è un mangiafuoco.
That whore.
Famine and war are necessary. They are how society purges itself.
Indeed. Naturally, this only applies to the lower orders.
Cowards all. Fled across the Pontar instead of defending their fatherland.
Like,
Mark my words, I'll kick him out.
Yes, darling.
Albert Vegelbud?
For you, my sweet, I can be Adolf Valentino.
Adolf Valentino invece di Rodolfo. No?
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Questa è una quest preziosa per il rapporto tra
Colossal boom.
Triss e Geralt che noi coltiveremo in questa run.
Nothing. I left out of the way in time, naturally, and it merely... Yes?
nice mask.
Rawr.
Albert Vegelbud?
No.
Sì, anche a me fa molto.
I'm a Black Panther. Rawr.
oh my, Count!
Your excursion to Novigrad. We should talk about it.
Oh, so you are.
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, there'll be fireworks later, a jolly good distraction. Once they've begun, I shall slip away, saunter into the garden. We'll meet in the hedge maze.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you absolutely must try the Fiorano Rosé. Absolutely.
Beh, le grandi preoccupazioni, gente che vuole fargli la
forgotten
pelle.
the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Triss Volpone. Altro che la maschera è perfetta per Triss.
Can't breathe.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart.
Sentite come cambia la musica. Che sono tutti ubriachi.
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even wine. It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception. Amazingly pleasant change from the sewers of Novigrad.
So, does this mean it's a good time to ask you about...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh,
Sai perché fa muccio? Perché eri
What do you wanna
concentrato su
know?
Triss. Non si può biasimare questa mancanza di memoria.
How'd you meet?
Geralt, all mages know each other. Some are well over a century old. That's plenty of time to make acquaintances.
In that case, when did you meet him?
At a feast, long ago. He walked up and just blatantly offered to teleport us somewhere quieter.
E tu hai
You turned him
rifiutato?
down.
Is that what you think? He actually pursued me for a while afterwards.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly like you.
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
Beh... Carismatico.
You're a charismatic leader. Simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Merigold. Could even wear an eye patch and it'd look right.
For a moment there, I thought you were being sincere.
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, bag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
È ubriaca.
Let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
nude.
Si è malamente ubriacata.
Come
Sì.
on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt. Coming? Geralt, coming?
Yes, yes. We'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
Oh,
Find your own damn
Geralt,
spot.
coming?
Interrompiamo le coppiette.
Careful.
Beh, se facessimo un po' di metagaming, diciamo che potremmo pensare che ha bevuto tutta la sera. E facciamolo. Geralt non si tira indietro.
Miss Merigold, at last! So sorry we are forced to meet under such incredibly inopportune circumstances.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time. I absolutely must show you my alchemical formulae.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
E quindi facciamo uno scambio di maschere con il signorino Merigold.
Albert! You promised to show me your laboratory! Albert! There you are, my love! Here you are. So, about this private showing.
Under any other circumstances, I'd give you the full Monty.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Geralt proprio baggianissimo, grezzissimo.
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Ability's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
Una bella scazzottata, ma noi abbiamo anche i segni. Gli daremo volentierissimo fuoco.
Shut up and fight.
Come on! Where'd you come from? Come on, go pig! He's conjuring! Yeah! Too slow! That's your fate.
E due sono andati. Ok. Abbiamo beccato una delle porte chiuse. Oh, la leper.
Oh, I've begun to worry.
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters? Will they come here?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tidying.
I shall see to it. And you must hurry.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's more than I expected. Stunningly more, frankly.
Quindi dove andiamo?
Excellent. So where are we gonna get away to?
You? Nowhere. It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get all the mages out of Novigrad. You know where to find me if you want to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to my head. I'm sorry.
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Merigold.
We need to go.
I know. Be careful.
Prendili tutti è fallita perché è la missione che riguarda le sfide di Gwent. Direi che possiamo risistemarci. Ok. È il caso di incontrare Triss. Ho intenzione di andare abbastanza spedito, non di strafare o di trascurare il gioco, però di fare abbastanza in ogni live, in modo da arrivare al completismo almeno della trama principale il prima possibile, con la dovuta attenzione sempre.
Guardsmen outside Triss's house. Not good.
Maybe he lied. He lied when I cut off his first finger. They all grow very honest after that.
But I paid in advance, the entire month.
You did, but you paid the old price. The risks are greater now, and so...
I'm out of coin.
But you've got something else, dear.
E che cosa vuole?
Give us the necklace and get out of here.
Giù le mani o ve le
Hands
taglio.
off or I'll cut him off.
Geralt, you don't need to.
I wanna. Grab your things and let's go.
Get out! Now!
When I need your help, I'll ask for it.
What? Are you angry?
Angry? No. But they deserved the necklace. They risked a lot just by sheltering me.
Comunque ho visto l'evento sulle prossime uscite. Scusa, sulle prossime uscite sono molto curioso, ma soprattutto ho visto che uscirà Flight Simulator e sono curioso di capire come potrebbe girare sulla mia configurazione attuale, perché quello è un gioco che veramente vorrei provare.
I was worried about you. City's crawling with hunters.
I know. We had everything in place. We were ready to sail. But the hunters moved faster. They locked all the gates, placed guards at every corner, all in one night. Then they started searching the city, street by street, house by house. They stop anyone who seems even slightly suspicious. Mostly it's common folk with rabbit's foot charms or lucky horseshoes. But sometimes they get it right. Arrest actual mages.
How can I help?
Everything's falling apart. I don't know where to start. I should get all the mages to the docks as soon as possible. Get them aboard this ship. But Bertold and Anise have yet to show up at the meeting point.
Bertold and Denise. Who are they?
A young couple. He's an alchemist. Had a practice in Gildorf. She studied at Aretusa. I'm worried the people who hit them might have turned them in. See? My hosts weren't all bad.
Sì, so che è molto tecnico come gioco, infatti l'ideale sarebbe avere una cloche, comunque degli strumenti adatti per giocarci, però mi piacerebbe provarlo, quantomeno capire che tasso e che coefficiente di giocabilità possa avere questo gioco per quanto simulativo sia, e soprattutto se mi gira. Con la scheda nuova sicuramente mi girerà alla grande. La fortuna è che sarà incluso nel Game Pass che io ho e quindi non lo pagherò. Questo è, o comunque lo pago in base all'abbonamento del Game Pass che è 4 euro, quindi sì, mi intriga parecchio. Poi vabbè, io non so voi, ma sono in solluchero per l'uscita di Stalker 2, che lo aspettiamo come il santo graal.
Won't be easy getting to the port. Lots of guardsmen in the streets.
So we won't take the streets. In case of trouble, we were all to meet at the Kingfisher. There's a passage into the sewers from the cellar, and apparently those can get you all the way to the docks.
Ti invito a fare una ricerchina via web.
That's why
Ammetto che
I'm
sia una
asking you.
terminologia un pochino
I need you to find the way to the docks, clear the path for the others, and do it quickly.
aulica.
The hunters could figure out our plan any minute. Now you understand my predicament?
Help two and put all the others at risk. Or go straight to the Kingfisher, abandon the two to certain death.
What do I do, Geralt?
In realtà non si può rischiare tutto per 2 persone. Sì, sono curioso. Senza Molinò sono curioso, perché il primo Fable era una perla, veramente. Sarebbe bello vedere un ritorno come si deve.
Can't risk everything, everyone, for two people. It's unwise and immoral.
I was afraid you'd say that. Fine. Let's go to the Kingfisher.
Purtroppo a volte salvare... non si possono salvare capre e cavoli e ci vogliono scelte difficili che difficilmente si possono prendere. Infatti ci è toccata una di quelle scelte difficili. Io comunque un'esploratina qui la darei. una casa insospettabilmente piena di coltelli da burro. Nessuno sfuggirà alla furia di Triss.
Have you checked the sewers beneath the Kingfisher?
No, didn't think we'd have to take that route. To think a year ago, guardsmen bowed to mages they passed in the street. Now we have to flee the city like rats.
You could stay. You'd
Sì,
manage it
Grounded
somehow.
pare parecchio divertente.
We can't let them see us.
Ecco, qui per esempio ho sentito la mancanza del fatto che Geralt non possa abbassarsi. Mi ricordo che ai tempi di sviluppo di The Witcher era stata promessa una componente stealth che poi non è mai arrivato.
Come on.
No guardsmen or hunters in sight. Everything seems in order.
Or we're too late.
Triss. Thanks be to Melitele.
Anyone from the Silverton hideout make it?
Odette, Caspar, Dittmer, and Yana.
Hagen?
He won't be coming.
Come vedete già era esiguo il numero di persone che si erano salvate.
Before someone comes in.
Quindi non era il caso di rischiare per altri due. Sì, io avrò un bel malloppone da 500 euro di scheda video da comprare, quindi ti capisco. Quasi il costo di un onesto portatile.
By the tears, my dear lady. You shouldn't worry yourself. It tarnishes your beauty.
Guess you must have worried quite a bit.
No, I was born ugly.
Grande.
You fleeing to Kavir too?
No, but I am helping the others set off. You know me. Bleeding heart and all.
Ti vivo solo ora, che strano.
It only start bleeding now. They've been burning mages for months around here.
But only since recently on this scale. Besides, I look forward to having friends in Kavir, especially among King Tancred's entourage.
Triss is about to speak.
We'll talk later.
We've waited long to escape. Till we could make sure Kavir will take us. Till we could acquire enough coin to hire a ship. Till we could find a captain we could trust. We've waited too long. There's no more time for hesitation. We must leave Novigrad today.
This is madness. Hunters stand on every corner.
So we'll get to the port through the sewers. Geralt will clear a safe path for us.
They'll catch us anyway. You'll see. They'll catch us and kill us.
Perhaps.
Eh sì, però è anche il bello di assemblarlo.
Weapons in hand. Not tied to a stake, begging for mercy.
If the need arises, I'll defend you. You can also count on my help.
Yes. The help of a Redanian spy, Radovid's right-hand man.
That was long ago, sir.
You raised that madman. You taught him to kill. You...
This is no time to settle past scores. End of discussion.
Comunque ti dirò che dai vecchi tempi è cambiato molto il montaggio dei PC. Nel senso che ho notato che mettendosi di buona lena a fare le cose per bene, lo si può montare in 2 mezze giornate se si è abbastanza pignoli da fare un wall management. Vabbè, l'importante è che ti rivolga alle persone giuste, guarda. Ci sono ottimi negozi che fanno PC assemblati su richiesta, quindi vai tranquillo, almeno con quelli spendi il giusto. Io il mio l'ho montato da solo in un paio di giorni, per fare le cose con calma, avere una disposizione dei cavi abbastanza buona. Poi ho fatto il cambio case e adesso i cavi non sono più un grosso problema.
Gonna enter the sewers now. I'll signal when the path's clear. You follow my trail and don't stray from it, no matter what.
I will go with Geralt. You, Dijkstra, go to the port and see that everything's in order with the ship.
On my way.
We'll meet there. I hope.
Triss.
Io se avessi molti soldi da spendere per fare un PC mi affiderei a loro, però per fare le cose un po' più in economia l'ho montato da solo.
You can't, you won't. You've got Radovid and the church against you. They want magic to vanish. Us along with.
Beh, dirò, io sono in Sicilia, che non è nemmeno il massimo. Ovviamente ho comprato i pezzi tra Amazon e varie altre piattaforme, diciamo, e in tempi relativamente brevi sono riuscito ad assemblarlo.
Thanks for helping.
No need to thank me.
Diciamo che a volte
No, there is.
si
You don't
improvvisa.
know how much it means to have someone you can rely on in this fucking city.
It's all right. It'll be over soon.
Soon. You should have run.
Sono dei drowner un pochino più tosti.
Well,
You're dead.
Perfetto. Beh, se tu dovessi montarlo da solo ti direi che ti converrebbe averlo, però ovviamente se ti rivolgi ad altri pagherai di più, ma hai la garanzia di avere un lavoro fatto bene. Beh, no, ti dirò, cioè, conosco diverse persone che non hanno un account di Amazon o che comunque non comprano su Amazon. Alcuni anche per scelta etica addirittura. Quindi vai tranquillo.
Damn it! No way through! All is lost.
Un po' troppo disperata Triss, sapendo che ahimè.
A library?
Storie sul ducato di Toussaint, che avremo modo di vedere, tra l'altro. Questa è anche una bella libreria, però a noi in realtà serve una via di fuga.
Triss, found an exit.
Look. Gonzalo de Verseo's poem. Jacob of Varaz's rare, first editions only.
We'll come back for them later.
No, we won't. I leave Novigrad today.
Vediamo se questa spada che abbiamo trovato è molto migliore della nostra. Ci sarà abbastanza utile. proviamo col congelamento.
I remember just having a hard time coming to grips with it.
Come on. We should hurry.
Con la spada nuova danni orbi. Vorrei controllare nella sezione alchimia se adesso possiamo produrre qualcosa. A parte il mutagene blu intero che ci sarà utile. Niente unguenti e per il momento niente bombe o altro, quindi è poco. Se non ricordo male, in queste fogne ci aspetta qualcosa di tosto.
What is it?
Rats.
Oh, my speciality, remember? You got no. Damn it, that's a lot.
Sono veramente molti.
So many rats.
Who's tossing all these corpses down here?
We're right under the main square, next to Carlos Activa Varese' headquarters. Can't be a coincidence.
His debtors have tended to disappear without a trace.
Everything all right?
A few bites on my feet and calves.
Siamo
Nothing really.
da Carlo Varese, dove scarica i cadaveri.
Later, Geralt. Let's find the way to the port first.
Sì, li faccio morire per l'escursione termica, in pratica. È la stessa morte che potrebbe fare qualsiasi uomo che abbia superato i 30 anni, in pratica. Noi sempre tombaroli che rubiamo i soldi dai cadaveri. In questa fogna praticamente si trovano diverse formule di miglioramento. Infatti mi premuro di esplorare come si deve.
Body's pale, dried out.
Io so già cosa ci aspetta. Anche perché è un cadavere prosciugato. Per fortuna avevamo qualcosa di discretamente buono per questa occasione.
Lantern's still lit. Died recently from bites to the neck.
Morsi al collo. Era altro non ti bloccare però. Fogne di Novigrad nascondono cose pericolose. Un Katakan.
A vampire. Watch out for his venom.
I vampiri in The Witcher sono senz'altro tra le creature più pericolose. Ben detto, Famur. L'unguento ci sarà utile. Così come il segno Irden che ce lo rende visibile.
You should have run. So it was always this exciting?
Mm-hmm. Luckily.
Luckily.
Steady source of income. Come on, let's go.
Mi fanno guadagnare bene i vampiri. E anche stavolta non fa eccezione.
Seagulls! Hear them? We made it! Come on. We need to ready the ship before the hunters learn what's happening.
Il rigogolo dorato.
Finally. You bloody took long enough.
Did you have time to look around? How's the
Già,
ship?
è rimasta con la mano in
Piece of
fiamme.
junk. Wood's rotting. Sails are prone to rip like an old pair of knickers. And the...
Will we make it to Kavir?
Provided you don't run into any storms.
I'll signal the others to come.
Ciao Triss, con la mano in fiamme.
Need any help? Can I play the violin for you? Fetch some flowers or bonbons?
Adoro Dijkstra.
What the hell's that mean?
What? Don't tell me you don't plan to beg her to stay.
Why do you even care?
I adore love stories. Especially the ones that end happily ever after.
Hunters! Hunters approaching!
Board the ship! We want them alive!
Tra l'altro nella mia run in cui decisi di non fare la romance con Triss, Dijkstra ci rimase malissimo. Come vedete Dijkstra combatte con una berbica praticamente.
Dijkstra, I don't know how to...
No time for courtesies, my dear. Get on board.
One last farewell. Thank you. I'll never forget what you did for me. And what we had together.
Stay with me.
Geralt, not this again. Especially not here. Not now.
Miss Merigold, we got a sail.
Please.
We had our chance. But let it go.
I love you.
Miss Merigold, we're casting off.
E sì, ha un'enorme libreria. Dijkstra sarà pieno di romanzetti Harmony. È veramente dispiaciuto lui. Cioè, Dijkstra umano, ragazzi.
Well, mate, at least you tried. A sorcerer's turned me down once. Want to hear the story?
E questa maga è Philippa Eilhart.
Go for it. What's the harm?
As you know, my heart fluttered for Philippa Eilhart back when we both served Redania. One day, I doused myself in fragrances like a whore in a heat wave. Put on a pinstripe doublet. They make you look slimmer, you know. And I went to her, told her, Philippa, we've so much in common, and so on. Know what she said?
Pinstripes hadn't slimmed you down enough?
No. She said, Geralt, turn around.
Not in the mood for jokes.
No, I'm serious. Turn around.
È rimasta.
Triss? I thought...
So did I. But I changed my mind.
Per fortuna le donne cambiano idea a volte.
Good thing women can be changeable.
Dijkstra, no offense, but
Leaving, already gone.
let's go somewhere. I know a spot where we can watch the ships.
Lead the way.
Povero Dijkstra che si tira indietro. Entriamo nel momento hot della serata adesso.
They're safe now, right?
Yes, you can stop worrying, really.
Oh, you're right. Just hard to believe it's over and done with. I've dreamt of this moment for months.
This how you imagine things?
No. I imagined I'd be on the ship with the rest of them, and you'd be on shore, waving a handkerchief, maybe.
I hope you don't regret it, that things have gone differently.
Well, they say Kavir's lovely this time of year, but I prefer you.
Not surprised. I'm pretty lovely this time of year, too.
I won't disagree. We might still go there one day, when it's all over.
La reazione dei marinai sulla nave ogni volta che vedo questa scena, io sì, assolutamente. Potrei anche essere un Witcher a Kovir.
That would mean balls and banquets, and other boring things that start with a B.
Mm-hmm, but also baths, bombs, body massages. You can make up for all those years you slept in the bushes and bathed in mountain streams.
Sounds tempting. Would I have to give up being a Witcher?
No, you take a monster contract from time to time to stay sharp. Nothing too dangerous, though, so I wouldn't have to worry. And I'd be waiting for you.
Let me guess. With a candlelit dinner?
Candles, sure. And a bed. Actually, we've never needed either.
Attenzione, mi dissocio. Momento bollino rosso, ragazzi. Io sono impegnato, altrimenti... Troppo sono un uomo impegnato, non posso associarmi.
Look, they're signaling us. It's a message.
È un messaggio.
H L A K B R. Lakba. It makes no sense.
It's code. What did you expect?
È in codice. Penso che ne discuteranno per tutto il viaggio fino a Kovir.
Thank you, Geralt, for this, and for what you said at the port.
I should have said it long ago.
So, what happens now? Afraid it's a bit too early for happily ever after.
We'll get our happy ending one day.
Yes, somewhere, over hill and dale. It's a cruel world we live in. It's hard to make plans. Even harder to invest any faith in them, though you might want to, badly.
You were in an entirely different mood a moment ago.
Hush. The spark expired. Don't worry about me, Geralt. And please, be careful.
I've got to find Ciri. I'm close. I will find her, or someone who knows what happened to her.
Where will we meet?
Can only think of one place where both witchers and sorceresses are welcome.
Kaer Morhen. Haven't been there in a while. So, I guess I'll see you, Witcher. I'll miss you. A lot.
I'll miss you too.
Direi proprio di sì. Ed è in un certo qual modo.
Men's fragrance, acrid sweat, and chestnut balm for aching joints. Dijkstra.
Ah, those witches' senses. Can't hide a damn thing from you lot.
Same seems to be true for you. Will you ever leave me alone?
Someday, sure. Once I no longer need you.
Dijkstra, what are you plotting this time?
What would you say? How many mages did we save, altogether?
Dunno, didn't count. 30, maybe, give or take a few.
And how many would you say remain in the north? How many alchemists, healers, herbalists? 2,000? 3?
Doing a population count? Is that it?
No, I'm concerned. In Novigrad they had us, we were here. But who'll save those in Rimba? Banard, Ardcaraig, Gullet? You know damn well that daft bastard Radovid won't rest till he's killed them all. Every last one. Yennefer and Triss included.
Moving as speeches go. Now get to the point. Why are you telling me this?
Because I want you to help me kill Radovid.
You that concerned about the mages of the world? Expect me to believe that?
Actually, yes. But not because I'm sensitive or it gives me a heartache, true. To my mind, this systemic persecution is foremost a symptom of a far more serious problem. A madman rules Redania. I served Vizimir, Radovid's father, was his head of intelligence for more than 2 decades. Together, we transformed Redania, made it the North's most powerful realm. Any idea what made it strong?
Its armies, I'd wager.
And you'd bloody lose, you idiot. Mass mobilization, inciting peasants to take up their scythes, straighten them. Where's the art in that? Much harder to build a strong state with healthy commerce, manufacturing, solid alliances, progressive science, and fair, independent courts that hand down just judgments. Vizimir and I managed to do just that, through years of fucking hard work. I will not sit on my hands as that little shit squanders that. Radovid the stern, my arse. Radovid the witless, I'd say. Will you help me, Geralt?
I don't kill kings. Just not a regicide. Rumors to the contrary be damned.
I know. I'm merely asking for your aid in organizing the assassination. Someone else will strike the blow.
Dijkstra. Might not have heard this, though I'd find that hard to believe. But witchers are neutral on principle, so...
Oh, bollocks. That's a convenient excuse you lot try to hide behind every time the temperature rises. It's grown hot, my friend.
Questa è una tematica di cui si parla parecchio nei
Pyres
libri.
burn in every city. For majors great and small, your female friends included. For non-humans, for witchers soon. Is that the North you espouse? The North you're prepared to live in? Silence. Cards close to your chest, I understand. To slay a king, it's not exactly some bloody necker contract. You think on this. Think on what I said. And if you conclude you'd rather change the course of history instead of riding its current to hell, you come find me. At the Passiflora in the Garrod. I'll be waiting with my mates.
I'll think about it.
So long, Geralt.
Il nostro Geralt si ritrova senza stivali e senza guanti ogni volta che ha un incontro con una signora. Ci sono un paio di cose da dire. Che Dijkstra sembra essersi ammorbidito rispetto al passato, nonostante continui ad agire puramente per interesse. E che Triss, nonostante la nostra audace dichiarazione, non era convinta al 100% dell'idea che Geralt possa smettere quasi di essere un Witcher e dedicarsi ad un futuro differente. In realtà noi abbiamo un grande potere su questa cosa, perché possiamo fare in modo che lei abbia ragione o che lei abbia torto in questa credenza. E sinceramente in questa run cercheremo di darle ragione e di sorprenderla, perché a volte è piuttosto difficile svincolarsi da questa situazione se non si ha prima provato a fare in tutti i modi possibili. Io ho già coltivato le varie romance di questo gioco e diciamo che adesso, sapendo come fare, spero che ci riusciremo, perché le variabili sono tante. E quindi rivestiamo sto povero Cristo, ma soprattutto c'è un livello da fare. Aumentiamo persuasione. Credo sia una frecciatina. Ebbene amici, anche per oggi, con questo panorama meraviglioso, siamo giunti alla conclusione. Il nostro tempo a disposizione è terminato. Salvatina tattica. So, come al solito vi ringrazio per la presenza. È stata una bella live densa di contenuto. Cercherò di farla in questo modo. Stavolta sappiamo che ci saranno 2 appuntamenti a settimana. L'orario sarà intorno alle 6. Oggi eccezionalmente abbiamo fatto per le 5, ma comunque aggiornerò la scheda di programmazione di Twitch, che adesso ha inserito questa finestra che è molto comoda. Quindi nel caso sarete avvisati di cambi di orario o eventuali variazioni o live aggiuntive, insomma. Niente, è stato un piacere. Vediamo se possiamo fare anche un raid, visto che siamo qui. Per il momento non ho in onda nessuno di particolarmente... beh, lo potrei fare a Sabaku, però diciamo che non è proprio uno di quei raid che si fanno notare, quindi... Alla prossima, Famuccio. È stato come al solito divertente e intrattenente, almeno per me, spero anche per voi. E niente, alla prossima.